Welcome back to Inside Story. I'm Tamala Edwards. Let's jump across the river into New Jersey. Something major happened in Trenton. They finally have a mayor for the next 4 years, and it's Reed Gusciora, and he's gay. And it's kind of a footnote. Yeah. Yes. And that seems like an interesting moment in American politics for the state.
It's probably the least interesting thing about him. I mean, here you have a mayor that is educated at Catholic University, Seton Hall, I also believe, and, Princeton prosecutor at one point, and he's interested in legalizing marijuana. He's interested in reforming policing. And the fact that he's gay is like, so big deal. I mean, the fact is people are looking for leadership, and they're looking for someone that's going to help bring that city forward, and they believe they chose the right man.
You know, Val, we were talking about it, and we were saying 10, 20 years ago, it would be more maybe of an issue on the panel, a cultural issue, and you were just like, eh.
Yeah, when I saw it on our topics, I was sort of, why is it news? I mean, I think that's great. I think that's great. And Terry said a few minutes ago, can he fix the potholes? Can he, balance the budget and do the things, provide the services? Who cares? If if he's gay, great. I mean, I think it's great that we have an openly gay person who feels comfortable to run, but I sort of shrug it.
And this is happening all over the place. Keep your eye on Pete Buttigieg, who's the mayor of South Bend, Indiana, who is gay, a military veteran, and a Rhodes Scholar, and he is going to go places. They're even talking about him as a potential VP candidate.
Yeah, sign of the times. If you do polls of millennials, the 18 to 34-year-olds, this isn't. What's this issue? Right. They don't even recognize it as an issue. It's so widely accepted, and as my colleagues have pointed out.
Let's talk a little bit about something else huge in New Jersey this week, and that was sports betting coming to the state. The governor casting the first wager there at Monmouth Racetrack. It seems like a mixed story. On one hand, they'll get about $13 million in. Some people saying, oh, it's going to save the state jobs as they convert some of these places to do sports betting. But other places are saying it's not a lot of money, and eventually a lot of other states are going to get in on it. So it may not be the boon that they think it is. Which way to look at this?
It's a $140 billion black market industry right now. So it's going to put a lot of bookies out of business. And if the state just grabs a small portion of that, in Pennsylvania alone, it's estimated to be, I think, $1 billion. We're going to tax that at 36%. For the Congress to say you can only do it in 4 states, which is what the law said before the Supreme Court intervened. It was Delaware, Nevada,
and a couple others.
I think it's a good decision. We'll regulate it, we'll tax it, and it'll create jobs.
Yeah, in the controversial poll that we just did, I'm looking at Val. We had a little fun with that. Pennsylvania voters, 48% of them favor it. And you know what I say? Well, that's because not just that they want to bet, but they want to be able to vote for Penn State, Pitt, Temple, their favorite, your favorite college.
And that gets to my little bit of a concern about the integrity of the college game. Pro athletes are making so much that it doesn't matter. Yeah. But college athletes are already exploited financially. And is this going to, open up a floodgate?
You have to qualify
Division I,
that,
yes.
not where we...
Yes, you're right. You're right.
But you never know. I mean, those things can trickle down. One other question is, what are we going to do when we run out of sins to tax? Because, I mean,
we'll come up with new sins.
I don't know how many more are left. I mean, we have marijuana, we're taxing a whole bunch of things, so it's going to be really interesting.
Murphy, who cast the first wager, got dinged a little bit because it took him a couple of days to sign this bill. Some people saying just the image of it, for AC needing the revenue, he should have signed it the minute that the Supreme Court, that it made it through the New Jersey Houses and Senate. Does that stick with him, somebody saying he was slow on the uptake, or it's a minor thing?
Minor thing.
Yeah, I don't think voters care.
He can play.
They'll be too busy betting.
Deliberative, I want to roll it out correctly.
Really quickly, we want to show some fun we had here at the station. The Eagles came by with the Super Bowl ring. My God, that thing is lovely. It took up half my hand, but we had a lot of fun with it. Look at it. 219 diamonds. How can you not get down with that? Gosh. Look at it. It takes up half his hand. But, they say they had their party. They're moving on after all the White House back and forth. The Sixers say they're moving on after all the stuff with Colangelo. Are we really ready to turn the corner and put a little bit of the controversy with sports behind us?
Absolutely. This is a blue-collar city. These are blue-collar teams. That's why we love them. And they said it's time to get back to work. Forget about all the hype. Forget about all the crazy. Right now, we have things that we need to focus on. Leave the drama to the drama folk.
Okay. All right. Drama queens out there, get busy. Our sports teams are done with it.
That's it.
All right. Well, we're going to take a short break and come back to your Inside Stories of the Week.